Come on, son.
What are we cooking, Chef? What are we going to make?
Well, look,
We've got a lot of people to feed by the looks of things.
It's barbecue weather, and everybody's smelt it, which is why they're all here. So you want, I think, you want something that you can prepare the day before for the barbecue that looks and tastes good, and it's simple to do. People try to complicate the issue too much. Make sure it's cooked all the way through. So we've got two dishes we're going to do. Some lovely chicken legs here. Buy the best you can. There's no substitute for really good produce. And what we're going to put in here, I'm going to put some little bit of paprika, so give it a bit of oomph. It's from
the chicken legs are good because the moisture. Most people, when you think of barbecue stuff, it's dry.
Yeah.
You've got to get the moisture in there, really, haven't you?
And it's got real flavour as well. The chicken breast is lovely, just tender, but it isn't. These are real Amalfi lemons. You can use whatever you like, but these are Amalfi lemons, I'm told, OK? And a bit of olive oil.
You've changed.
Yeah. No, if you say that one more time, I'm going to smack you. Right, so I've done that there.
So you've got smoked paprika in there, have you?
Yeah, just a bit of smoked paprika.
Now, there's two types, isn't there, when people are buying them? Sweet and hot?
Yeah. But I think the answer is that people shouldn't worry about it, whatever you can get.
Don't worry about it.
But don't make it too complicated.
You don't like hot food, don't worry about getting a hot one.
Well, exactly right. So we're just going to put that in there and leave that to marinate overnight. So that's the job done. And then you get it like this. Now, the thing about chicken legs, a chicken, for most people, underneath there, Chef, please, on barbecues, is that people panic that it'll be burnt on the outside and not cooked on the inside. So what I like to do, and I think it works extremely well, bung these in the oven first, pre-cook them on the day, let them there, and then when they come out, those are marinated overnight. So I did it yesterday, thank you, Chef, that's kinder. And then put it in the oven, and then put them on.
Got a bin here.
Put them on here, look, Chef. So I've got them on here now. These were pre-cooked, roasted, and now they got that lovely char flavour there, which is wonderful. And I'm
so how long did you marinate those for them? Because we missed that.
Overnight.
Overnight, OK.
I mean, 4 hours to overnight, but you shouldn't worry about it. It's just what's convenient for you, so it's not a difficult thing to do. Lovely tomatoes we've got at the moment. We've got some oregano, some garlic and some olive oil, salt and pepper, and all I've done is bung those through the oven at the same time. And now I'm just going to put these on the grill here to make sure that they're nice and hot. Because
the barbecue doesn't have to be just meat. You can, I mean, fish as well is brilliant, but you can cook veg on it, particularly desserts as well, can't you?
Well, I actually did this morning, whilst we were waiting for all these people, we did a little banana souffle on there, and I have to tell you, it was the best one I've seen all day.
Well, just get on with it.
OK, look, so that's...
No, but you could put whole bananas on the barbecue.
Marvellous.
It's just delicious.
Change colour.
Yeah, maple syrup, ice cream.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, you're right. But I think the thing is, not to be too adventurous to start off with, because you just don't want it to fail, you want it to work. So we've got spare ribs on the go. Now, there's lots of different ways of doing spare ribs. This is how I like to do them. OK, so you got your nice piece of, a rack of bones there, and we've cut them into 2 or 3 in number size, OK? Bit of chicken stock cube, I'm not too proud of man, bit of chicken stock, some vegetables into a pan, and then put those in there and cook them through. So you've got bags of flavour, but they're really nice and tender. And once we've got that,
this is the thing, people just think you can put them straight, or you can do that.
Yeah, but it's not.
You've got to have a decent amount of cooking time, don't you, really? You're better off cooking them beforehand. That's the key to it, isn't it? Really?
Absolutely right. So this is Chinese hoisin sauce, OK?
OK. So this is the sticky part of the rib.
This is the sticky bit. So we've got some honey in there as well, that's great. So put that there. And then I've got some Chinese 5-spice. I got some soy sauce. I got a bit of dry sherry and some
Now, of course,
cider.
if you want to make this, all the info is in the bottom of the screen.
Bit of garlic and some crushed.
What was that last one? What was you putting there?
So we had dry sherry and we had cider vinegar.
OK.
And then we got garlic in there.
How's he doing so far?
And then peppercorns. And you do the same thing with them.
Yeah.
Put them into a bag like this.
How long would you cook this for then?
Well, it depends. You've got to feel them. But for me, half an hour to an hour would be great. So, but feel them so they're tender, so you can just go like that.
But this is a good idea to make it when you're doing the chicken. Is you marinate and cook it and cool them. Let them go cold.
Do all this the day before.
Yeah.
And then the next, put it to marinade, as you're going to do with this marinade in here.
Okay.
Put that into marinade, so you can get rid of that. Chef. Yes, please. That's very kind. So we've got them on the go, and it looks like they don't sell them. Are you going to ruffle them off?
I just know what I'm used for. What do you want me to do?
Right.
All this
and then, look, I've got these here. Look, there's looking good. That's with the... And keep the marinade just to brush them down with. OK, so onto the barbecue they go. And now just keep giving them a good old turn over. Oh, look at that. That's... You see, I don't mind. That's the... No, but that's the underneath bit, is that? That's fine, yes, yes. So that's...
Looks a bit crispy, that.
Hey, I was told you like them crispy. just you wait till you see this. Get out of here.
That's
will you?
justice for saying about that souffle, that's what it is.
Well, do you reckon?
Yeah, exactly.
They look all right to me, do
Yeah,
those?
they look all right.
Don't care what anybody says. And I tell you what, they'd be a cue to eat them.
Yeah.
So we've got those there. Let's put these.
Now, you use dry
Over here.
herbs and stuff. They're great for marinades as well, aren't they? They're-
Yeah. You can get fresh oregano or marjoram will do, other fresh herbs, but if you've got dried ones, I think they work so much the better.
Okay, so that's our ribs. Do we use the additional sauce as well on the top? Or?
Yes, yeah, if you do, but that's a raw sauce. So if you've got a bit of spare hoisin sauce, put that over the top, but that's all, okay?
No problem.
So then we take these, which we've got nice and crispy.
Can I try these?
You can certainly, just be careful, Shane, you might not know this, but they are hot.
Sorry, I
So
could
don't burn
smell
yourself.
it from over
Okay.
there. I needed to get involved.
And
Well,
I've
then you
got to
should
put the
have-
tomatoes
No,
on.
ladies
No,
first.
let's go fingers.
Ladies
go.
first.
Go on,
Ladies
you can
first.
hack a bit off. Oh.
There you go,
This is-
right.
Let's give this
And
a
then
go.
the tomatoes, you've pre-cooked those?
Oof.
Yeah, just put them through the oven again and then just brought them and finished them off on the barbecue because it just makes life so much easier. Because then you can do your burgers, your sausages on here, whilst you've got 2 extra dishes here for the adults.
They are delicious.
And do you like that little hint of charcoal that I've put on there on purpose?
Yeah. It's a great time.